Hello, my people. Welcome to this broadcast by Austine Augustus, your real estate guide. Now, let me ask you a very important question. Do you want to buy a land? If you want to buy a land, why do you want to buy a land? If you can answer this, you have already first placed a good value on your money. The first value that comes into real estate investment is your reason for wanting to do it. You don't buy a land because you have money. You don't just buy a land because you want to buy a land. You must be able to answer to your good reasons for wanting to buy a land. Basically, there are reasons why we should buy a land in order to attract good value to the real estate investment you are about to make. Number one, you buy a land because you want to buy and hold for the future. Okay, now buying a land to hold for the future could be for several reasons, among which includes you want to buy to hold for your retirement, you want to buy to hold for future necessities for money or capital, as the case may be. Maybe you want to invest, maybe you want to start up a business. Maybe there is something you have need or you would have need for money for in the near future. Or you want to even buy a land to transfer as a legacy to your children or to your family in the days ahead. Now, you must be able to answer to that strong reason if that is the reason you want to buy a land. In other words, you're buying a land to hold, to answer to future necessity of whatever kind that you have behind your mind. Number two reasons you need to consider if it falls in the bracket of your own purpose is to buy a land for the purpose of flipping. You are buying a land because you want to buy it and by appreciation you sell it. We refer to it as land banking. In other words, you put your money into that land as a means of generating a good return, a high yield return, or at least to make good substantial money from it in the near future. So for that reason, you are buying to flip. So you want to make money. That is why you are buying land at such. So, and number three reason why you can consider, if it falls in your own bracket of interest, why you should buy a land is simply because you are buying the land to build. In other words, you are buying the land to build, among which reasons for buying a land to build could be that you want to buy the land to build a residence for yourself. You want to build residence where you can live against the future. Or you're buying a land because you want to buy the land in order to be able to set up a commercial environment, a plaza, or you want to set up an environment where people can rent from you for commercial purpose and they pay you rental on it. So that's a very good reason. You could be buying a land in order to build a business like industries, and all manners of what you may want to do on that land. So the first thing you must justify for buying a land is your why, your reason. The moment that is answered, it enables you to be well defined in knowing what you are going for, the environment you are going for, the proxy you are going for, and the kind of thing that should surround the place you are going for. Now, for someone, for instance, who wants to buy a land for commercial purpose, you cannot go and buy a land that is in the interior. You cannot go and buy a land in an environment of residence. You cannot go and buy a land in a place in a scanty community where there are no amenities, there are no social amenities and other facilities that encourages societal development and quick advancement. Now, so one other thing you cannot do when you want to buy land for a certain reason is that if you want to buy land, for instance, for commercial purpose, you need to locate some type of land, such as the ones that are in a peace corner, such as the ones that are in a coastal road, maybe around a particular zone, could be close to an already existing known commercial facilities, such as shopping mall, such as banking environment, such as probably bus stops or places that are easily accessible. Now, so knowing the reason why you are buying a land is so significant in order to be able to use it to determine the kind. For instance, you want to buy and build. You don't go and buy such a land, for instance, at congested area, bus stop situated places, market places, you don't go and buy land in such place. So if you can answer to such, now for instance, you want to buy a land to hold, you don't necessarily have to go and buy a land in a place that already have high price value or a place that is already overvalued. Because you want to buy a land to hold, and most especially if you want to buy a land for the purpose of high yield or good return in the days to come, you must ensure that the location is such that it can bring good returns in no time. So that is why we are saying the first thing you need to answer to before buying a land is the why. Your why. I want to buy and hold, or I want to buy and build, or I want to buy for flipping, to flip for land banking. You see, this is why I am here, to be able to provide you with vital information and to help educate your mind. On this channel, I always try to bring good, valuable information and up-to-date knowledge so that you can know what to do and how to go for what you need to go for. My name is Austine Augustus, and I'm bringing this to you so that you are in a well knowledgeable and well aware position while making decision to buy land. So now, for you to be able to have a better detail and good comprehensions of what to do further, you will need to call me, and so that I can give you further advice and tell you what to do. Friends, wherever you are around the world, I know that you can maximize real estate investment. You can make the most of it. You can buy it and make good returns on it. Or you can buy it and be glad you did, as an environment that is good enough for your intention. Your intent will be helpful in determining the good return, the good report over what you are going to get. I believe this has really helped you in order to know what to do. Call me. I'm going to be able to help you as a real estate coach and guide. I have helped so many people in making good and wise decisions. Okay, I remember a case of a land that someone needed to buy. When we showed the person the place, it's like, what kind of a land is this? But I know that the land is going to meet his need, the intent for his wanting to buy. And at the end of the day, when the transaction was over, the land in no time. Because the thing with land is that from the moment you put your money on it, appreciation begins. It begins to go up, it begins to shoot up. So do yourself a favor, let me help you, let me be your coach right here for this purpose and for this purchase. And you'll be glad you did, because I am a professional real estate guide. Thank you for giving me your time and being part of this broadcast right now. I'll be waiting to receive your call. DM me, send me a message, and then we'll take it up from there. From me here, it is bye until I hear from you. Thank you, and God bless.